Dee, dee, dee.
Do, 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 do. Put your right foot in and
Yeah.
shake it all about. This is the theme song to the show. Silverhairstacker's what it's all about. Do 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 do
You
do.
hear Uncle Todd singing. You hear great Uncle Todd sing.
It's the greatest show that you ever done see. We
Oh,
say, Dadgum and my little bitty tree.
what is it? What is
What's going on, everybody? Welcome
it?
to
Yes.
your Friday morning, 8 a.m. Central Time, the only time. Hope your life is going good.
You don't have to go to sleep. You just
Things here are okay. Uh, we got John Jones in the house. We'll
no.
probably have a few more people come in. And I clicked over the YouTube side and I saw that 11 people were watching. And then somebody left, and there was only. Well, how's Gwen? Gwen is sore, hurts, but she did
See,
have a
CB
rather intense physical therapy yesterday,
Brit,
so
Brit.
she got sore.
That's Auntie Bridget.
We have a guest on our show today. We got Tom's grandchild.
Yeah, Roberta's at the office till lunchtime today, so I'm.
Yeah, morning
Well,
Ron, morning Bum Crack.
good morning, everybody.
Primo Chemo, baby, it's a.
I like his logo.
He's got the coolest stuff. Yeah.
It looks like it should be a cartoon character.
Yeah. My thumbnail yesterday, I put up that Chat GPT thumbnail that I had.
Right.
They made me look pretty funny. Surrounded with me with gold and silver, and
Silver and gold.
that's an actual picture I took, and Chat GPT just changed it all around.
That's cool. Now, if you just use one of those animation here, I need to. You're killing my arm here, baby. Let me change it around. I got to change it around a little bit. Okay. That makes your picture talk.
Yeah. I'll have to explore the possibilities. Hang on a sec. I'll be right back.
Okay, go ahead. Thank you, Auntie Bridget. Let me tell you something. If any of y'all do not have little grandkids, but you've got kids, and it's been a while since you've had to do all the all the baby stuff. One, it's real expensive. Two, there's a shelf life on it apparently, and three, it will fill up your house in no time. Roberta ordered this thing that's about three feet in diameter. The frame of it is, and it's got a seat that bounces up and down. And here, this burp. And he's taking over. I told Roberta we were going to have to move so we'd have a bigger house for all his crap. Okay, you going to burp for him? Huh? He's got more hair that's gotten that's put together now. Hope everybody's having a great Friday morning. Looking forward to there you went. Thank you very much. And then say, excuse me. Say, excuse me. And then when you poop, you say, pardon me.
Pardon me.
And then you say, and then you start singing the burp and taste it, fart and waste it song.
The what?
Burp and taste it, fart and waste it. You've never heard of that? I thought every boy that's over the age of 7 has heard that.
I haven't heard that.
Teaching him all the good stuff.
There you
Yeah, yeah. He's the heir apparent to the Huck fortune.
go. There you go.
Say if my uncles don't have some babies, so I'll have some cousins.
Yep.
I think he's starting getting ready to cut. I know y'all love hearing about this, but I think he's getting ready to start cutting teeth because he likes to chew on the nipple on the bottle. Is that good?
Uh,
He had a doctor's appointment yesterday. He weighs 17 pounds.
Primo's a cartoon character, all right.
I like that. His, you know, he needs to see if he can use AI to create a cartoon out of that. The reselling Primo or
They've
something,
done some cool videos from their warehouse.
right?
They got all kinds of high-powered cars sitting around and stuff.
Right.
Airplane.
Morning, Chaz.
Belong till toys are everywhere.
Yeah, that's what I said. What I just said, Sandy. We got to get a bigger house. Yeah, got to get a bigger
Morning,
house.
Javis. Morning, Chastity. We got Hank. We got Anissa. We got
Hank.
Mike. So, did you enjoy getting raided by International Stacker yesterday?
Yes, that was very not kind of them. I appreciate that. What?
That was kind of funny.
What? See the pretty lady right there on the screen?
I was surprised when they raided me on Wednesday morning. And
Todd, we're going to have to start having a little gold and silver segment in our shows to keep them coming.
I got out a stack of some coins to look at if they show up.
Okay. What you
They could do. He's been raiding us.
Yeah.
Say he raided me twice and he raided you once.
Yeah.
So don't be surprised, folks, if we suddenly have crabs in the.
We're not talking about lag.
Yeah, Wednesday show was the largest amount of AdSense I made on one live video. It was like $6.75.
Wow.
Woo-hoo. No, I didn't make it to the Lutherans yesterday. We had to go over and have an appointment with Gwen's primary doctor, which he said himself, I'm sorry you had to come in because, he wasn't the surgeon. He wasn't, his job was just to okay the surgery.
Chaz, don't
on
start.
his end. So, hey lag, how's it going? 0.000000 still equals 0. She is making it to the bathroom on her own. Yay!
That's good.
She is she's working the exercises. They brought over one of those electric bicycles. You get a chair and sit in front of it, and she goes for a ride, and there's a screen up there that shows her riding through a northwestern United States forest with all the pine trees and stuff, and then there's one where she's on a paddle boat paddling across a lake somewhere. It's kind of funny, the background screens they put with those. I guess they do that to keep you from getting bored, and go ahead and stay on the bike and get your exercise in.
Right. What are you looking at?
So, But I got a T-shirt out of the deal.
Well, good.
Yeah. Lots of pain and lots of money later. I got a
And you got
T-shirt.
a free T-shirt.
I don't know if it's free or if Gwen
Is it?
ordered it from
It,
somewhere.
oh, okay. Oh, I was about to say it's not free. It's a $20,000 T-shirt.
Yeah. So on my
And
thumbnail on the YouTube side,
boy, easy.
I put a thing up. Let's
What? Okay, okay. Okay, don't
check
stop.
what y'all think about it.
You want this? No, no. What is it?
I got an offer from YouTube to put shopping on my channel. I have no idea what that means. Here, I'll screen share it. I don't think I want to do it, but I'd just like to see what y'all think about it. That's right, like which one has chubbier cheeks? Let's see. So here we go. Congratulations, you're eligible. Join the YouTube shopping affiliate program today. Okay, just a minute. My lovely wife is calling me.
Todd, are you talking?
Okay, minor emergency. Gwen knocked her walker over.
She didn't fall, did she?
No.
Okay, good.
So here we go. I'm invited to join YouTube shopping affiliate program. Get started. I don't think I want to. Boost your earnings with authentic product recommendations. So I guess like during a show or one of my videos, there are going to be even more advertisements come up, which would probably be very annoying to my viewers. So what does everybody think about that? The best part, you can earn a commission on select products when your fans purchase, which will increase your earning potential with YouTube. Like I'm getting rich with YouTube anyway. I don't think I want to do that to my viewers. You don't tune in here to see advertising. Yeah, advertising everywhere, always. It's crazy, isn't it? I can't even go to like my bank's website, and carry on some business like a deposit or check my balance or anything without seeing advertising. I'm like, really? I just want to do my banking and get out of here. Just stop it. You don't see ads? Well, if you're on the YouTube no ad thing, then you don't have to worry about them. But Wonder if those would show up even if you were in the YouTube ad stuff. What's the worst part? I think the worst part would be annoying, just the annoyment of having even more advertising during my videos.
Okay, what? What?
Mike says we absolutely love being annoyed. It makes dealing with the real world that much easier.
You want this?
Uh,
You want this? Okay. We'll be back.
Okay, you got a mad baby as opposed to Mad Bunny or Bad Bunny. We got a mad baby and a bad bunny. The overcrowding annoyance so bad here. The last thing I want is online annoyance too. Yeah, I don't want to lose any of my faithful followers. I actually walked into one of my credit. I don't even put what you call when you send your host $1 or $2. I don't even put those on. Y'all keep your money, I'll keep mine. Haven't been inside my bank since I opened the account in 2009. Yeah, you do it all online now. If you get a check, you just take a picture of it and deposit it that way. Yeah, you'd be unsubscribing if I turned on those new ads. Yeah. Yep. So, what's everybody's sales like yesterday? I got below average again, which is to be expected with all we've had going on.
I sold one for
Good.
$15 plus shipping. What?
I sold 8 items for like 180. But I haven't been listing well, and I have not haven't had really great sourcing. I've been depending on the auctions for stuff to sell.
Go. Where's Sasha? Yeah.
We got the baby is stuck with grandpa, and he don't like it. MFers are throwing trailers down on every bit of farm and forest land after clear cutting. Oh man. Marketed as ponds. Hey, Mike Seller, what's going on?
Hey, Mike.
So, Javis had a slow sales day. 9 items for 180. So we just about tied, Javis. It's hard to make a living reselling. I know I could do it if I spent 8 hours a day serious work on eBay and didn't. If I spent 8 hours a day for 6 days a week, I think I would do pretty well, but I don't spend that much time at it. And lately, with all the funerals and all the eye surgeries and knee surgeries, it's slowed down my selling.
I sold one thing, Craig, for $15.
Having a lackluster start to the opening of 2026 sales.
Yeah, I've had a lot of questions from buyers too.
Lots of buyer. However, as bad as I'm doing this year, I'm still making more than I did 3 or 4 years ago.
Well, that's because you got a goal.
No, it's because I think it's just because believe it or not, I keep learning about how to resell better. You know, avoidance of picking crappy stuff to sell and doubling down on good stuff to sell. And
I'll be glad when you can hold this bottle by yourself.
I'm just a better seller than I was 3 or 4 or 5 years ago. Better at making listings, better at taking pictures. With List Easier, I'm putting up a ton of listings, but they're all like 45 RPM records right now, which they're real cheap. But sounds like a hobby seller. I hate being called a hobby seller.
You're a full-time reseller.
Nah.
You spend the time that you want to on it, and so that makes you full-time.
Yeah. Your area of the state is really growing, isn't it, Hank? There you
Sorry.
go.
Don't slurp. Don't slurp.
I still get crummy buyer. I got an offer this morning for a Cabela's shirt, and I had it listed for like $11, and they offered $7, and I countered with $9, and they declined. And I'm like, dang, you're a cheap ass.
See you later, Glenn. Be safe going to the office.
So they wanted like 40% off. I'm like, no, you can't have the shirt for $7. Sorry. But anyway,
I don't think so, Craig.
Good deal. Low taxes. It's all lies.
But yes, I know.
Walmart has records now? Really?
They've had a few for a while around here. Not a big like a record store, but
Do the new, I bought one of those record players you can plug into a computer or anything. It wasn't expensive. It was like $45. But I'm just wondering if it'll even play 45s. I bet it will. Yeah, the beautiful old Florida. Are they encroaching on your property there, Hank? Getting too close to you? Your mistake was listing something so low to start. Yeah. I suppose I should just do a huge purge of all my anything less than. Do y'all have a cutoff? I mean, for 45 RPM records, I can sell those for $8.
pardon me. That's what you're supposed to say.
And just do fine because I got so many of them. Just take 3 pictures, put them on List Easier, and they're listed. I've got a problem I've been having. Maybe y'all can help me out. So,
Is that all? That's all.
is that you, Craig? Somebody made me an offer. I think it's probably going to be Craig. But like, okay, let me. So I'm putting three pictures of 45 RPMs. You know, front, back, and then in the sleeve. Front, back, in the sleeve. Front, back. Anyway, a bunch of my pictures are coming out as a video, and I know
Are you still hungry?
dead gum well that they're all just plain pictures. And it's happened every time I've tried listing 45 RPMs. It's like a fourth of my pictures will come out when I go to add them to my fold, add them to my folder on my computer. A whole bunch of the pictures will come out as videos instead of a picture. It's a setting on my phone. Well, I've got an iPhone. Somebody tell me what I'm, you know, I got photo selected. How could it just arbitrarily turn some of the pictures into videos? I don't get it. Sorry, Hank. Live setting in photos. My photos are set to come as live.
What?
How would it accidentally turn on live? I'm just taking photos.
You see that folder right there? Lag.
It takes a video to make the best picture.
You watch him, he'll try to steal your inheritance.
Turn off live. I never turned live on. At least I don't think I did. Live is the default, but it only does it to like, it's like every 8th picture comes out as a video.
Okay.
This is spam using Primo's accent. Oh, using Primo. All right, I'll make sure live photos are not on when I'm taking.
I'm sorry. What does live on your telephone do?
It turns your pictures into video. I guess.
Like when you move it, if you move it, then the background moves behind it, or that kind of crap.
Am I accidentally touching live somewhere when I'm taking my photos? But you can't use live photos on List Easier.
You poop.
Live needs to have a line through it to indicate it's off.
Are you muddy?
All right.
It sounds like you're muddy. What?
Yeah, it's off right now. Okay, thank you. I'll double check that. Next go round of stuff.
Lag likes to have his pictures, his photos, like he's in a Harry Potter movie.
Some old timers watching this and saying, "That's what you get for using your phone to take photos." Go back to Polaroid and a flatbed scanner. Yeah, there you go.
Let me see what Auntie Bridget had to say.
Well, that would add 10 minutes to every listing. Yep. What's Harry Potter? Harry Potter. Yeah. The only time I use flatbed scanners when I've got like a document that I need to copy and print. Let's see what the offer is. I bet it's Craig. Somebody made me a $2 offer on something. If it's Craig, he at least he came up in price. Because he
Yeah, you
usually
said what about
offers me a
Craig?
dollar.
Guess Scott's still not got his channel back yet.
Yeah, it's Craig. Sorry, Craig. You can't have the shirt for $2. That's the same shirt too.
What is it? Huh? Dude,
Bum, 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 bum.
I should call your daddy and tell him to come over here and call.
Screenshot every photo before.
What was that? I'm sorry.
That would add more time to the time it takes to list, though. I'm not going to do that. No, I didn't even counter him this time. I just declined it. I know. I get those shirts at the Lutherans for on fill a bag day. You fill a bag for $12 and you get like 30 shirts in a bag. What's 30 divided by 12? Or 12 divided by 30? I'm gonna have to look. 30 divided by 12. Nope, it's 12 divided by 30. So I'm getting shirts for 40 cents a piece. Yeah. They do fill a bag about 4 or 5 times a year. Which is okay. I don't think the Lutherans have had as many clothes donations the last 6 months or so. They seem to have slowed down how many they're putting out.
Hankey's looking at stuff on my desk going, man, I could just throw this crap everywhere.
Do what?
Hank said that Oliver's looking much happier now. I said, yeah, he's looking at everything on my desk going, I could throw this crap everywhere. Yeah. So, yeah.
Sure, that's what he's thinking. What is he, about 5 months?
4 months. Let's see. October, see, November, December, January. Excuse me. February. He's 4 months. Say, party. Say, excuse me. Excuse me. Teach him some manners.
All right, put a 1 in the chat if you, while you were a baby, would have wanted Tom for a grandpa.
Are you drooling all over everything?
Do a little poll here.
When he gets all worked up, if you kind of just like hold him and pat his bottom, he kind of calms down. I tell him, I said, now when you're about 14 years old and you start throwing one down, I said, I'm gonna just grab you up if I can pick you up, and I'm gonna just hold you and I'm gonna start patting your bottom, saying, okay, now let's calm down, calm down.
Slag and Bridget, they would like you for a grandpa. Peddling Profits would like you for a grandpa.
You know what? I'd take a bullet for this little sucker.
That would hurt.
No, nobody else. Maybe I would take Roberta. I would too, but the rest of them, they're on the right. But I'd take one for this one. Look, dude, you better not start getting the hiccups because I don't know how to do that hiccup medicine. Yeah, Jaja's not here.
Reminds me of my granddaddy, always in his care for his family.
I love this little sucker, and I will. Now, if I could hook Craig's Emily with my Sergey, we could just pass them back and forth, the grandkids.
Yeah. I didn't get to know my grandparents very much. My grandparents were all passed away by the time I was 12.
My grandmothers lived till,
And
let's
we
see,
didn't, yeah, we lived like 300 miles away from both
right.
sides of my grandparents. So I didn't get to be cared for by my grandparents much ever.
My my grandmother's, let's see, my dad's mom lived till 1978, and I was like 20 years old. And my mom's
Thank you,
mom
Hank.
lived till she was 91. Sergey was like a year old when she passed away. So, but my grandfathers both passed away before I was born.
I have changed some diapers, but not in like 35, 34 years. I haven't changed a diaper in a long time. Except for my own, I guess.
Um, Craig, if we could close this deal, I would buy a house for him to live on down there in Alabama since she's involved with her mom's business. And I'll throw in a couple of sheep, goats, and chickens too, which is a southern way of doing things. What are you doing? Bless you hard. Okay.
So, let's see. So, International Stacker is live. So, if he shuts down pretty soon, he may. Don't be surprised if we get a crab attack. That would be great again. It's fun when they do that. A visual of me wiping my own diaper.
Let me tell you what. Okay, let's sing this.
Yeah. Lag's got crabs.
We've said that for years.
Mr. Happy Stacker's got crabs. Spam's got crabs. Yeah, I got monetization on.
Put your right arm out, put your right arm in, put your right arm
Orange
out.
thingy made you back there manifesting them too.
You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about.
Are we back to crabs? Maybe.
Hey, Sue.
Yeah. Tom and I have both been raided by International Stackers. Posse. Tribe.
I told Todd we had to start doing a segment on what the current status of gold and silver is.
Happy Stacker says, don't give that baby the crabs.
I know. Let me tell you what. Bless his heart. I don't know, any of y'all that's got grandkids or your kids are young, like Anissa, they have this stuff now that's like a sugar water that you give them when they have
Texas Bandit gives shits.
when they have the hiccups. I don't know how much to give you. Yes, what? Okay, you don't want to lay down. You want to stand up. I'll remember that when we're standing in line at Disney World for an hour and a half. And you're like, I don't want to stand here. Stop it.
Stop
it.
Yeah. Unhappy camper.
He'll be okay. I'm going to just mute so he's not bothering
y'all. So what is gold and silver doing this morning? The markets are open.
I'll be back in a minute. If I can.
Let's see. Bourbon is better for the hiccups, says Craig. Yeah, sure it is. All right, gold is sideways movement pretty much. Silver this morning, it's up about $1, but it just took a turn down some minutes stay. $76 an ounce. Well, since the big beat down about 2 weeks ago, gold and silver's not come roaring back. Shake it a little. I like your thumbnail picture, Carl. You got the magnification going. It's about $76 an ounce, Craig. Bitcoin is down this morning. Well, better check that while we're at it. Bitcoin, 67,000. Man, that's almost half what it was not too long ago. That's a good question. I think it will even out. Morning, Alex. I think gold and silver will even out because it's been bouncing around big time for about 8 months. But I never expected silver to be at $76 an ounce at this time last year. If you told me silver was going to be $76 an ounce, I would have been going, yeah. But it's almost disappointing now that it hit $120 an ounce for a little while. Just to let you know, Reseller Locker Room is coming back. That's good. I like y'all's podcast. Y'all do a good job. It's fun and interesting, and yeah. How's your list easier coming, Beard King? I've been enjoying it for some things. I still do individual listings on eBay a lot, but I've got a big stack of 45 RPM records that I'm about 2/3 the way through it. The bottleneck with List Easier is photos, pictures. Right, and Bang at 120 was nuts. It was kind of good nuts for me. I mean, if it had stayed that high, that would have been a good thing. For me, anyway. Because with my income level, it's hard for me to buy more gold and silver at this point, at this juncture. Because we've been spending a lot of money on medical lately, and you're using it to list comics. That's a good idea. Just front, back, maybe an inside page. I might get back in. I've tried listing comics before, and I never had any that were worth really messing with, but with List Easier, they would be. How many comics fit in a long box? 100? 200? You just hoard it all? Well, it's been a good idea to hoard it lately. Or have it hoarded before the price increase last year. Craig, I have it listed. Who is this? Spam risk. No, not going to take your spam risk. You came with the crabs. How you doing, Nancy? Good morning. You look more like a fisherman with that thumbnail instead of a crab nation. Oliver wants to tell us all, don't buy gold and silver, it's foolish. Yeah. How dare you irritate Oliver? So what else is going on? Ordered some more boxes from Granger on eBay. They're supposed to arrive today. Funny thing about as you sell stuff, you start running out of supplies and you have to order more. So about like $50 worth of boxes. I like the 16, 12, 8 size for larger stuff. Because you're still under the 12, you know, the square foot. 16, 12, 8 is still under a square foot. So if you got something you're shipping fairly close, Ground Advantage is still a good price for 16, 12, 8 most stuff. And if it's far away, I'll use FedEx. So if I got something to going like to Portland, Oregon from Texas.
What's a Zorro? Good morning, Ping.
I think they're a shipping supplies company. Chaz says, I have my brother's comic collection. I was going to sell on Whatnot until I realized I don't like Whatnot. Thinking about like it's small to me.
Oliver's hanging out with his Uncle Sergey. See how long that lasts. He likes Sergey.
Well, Chastity with List Easier. If you just do front and back pictures, you can list those one at a time. It only costs what? If you buy 100 listings at a time from List Easier, you're spending about 16, 17 cents for each listing. So you can list a whole bunch fast that way. Morning, Ping. Zorro is owned by Granger. Okay. Zorro is the... All right. We have a Granger in Waco, so I think the boxes that I ordered come straight from there. Yeah, the 1728 rule 1 cubic foot. So I like 16, 12, 8 boxes for a lot of things. Like I can fit a Coleman lantern into one, and I can fit a whole bunch of stuff into 16, 12, 8. Can't beat the price on List Easier. That's true. And yeah, you're spending 16, 17 cents a listing, but if your item is selling for $8 or more, it's that's a very small amount. Plus, I don't promote, so. Yeah, you use some other kind of lister, don't you, Chastity? Hey, Jake, what's up? What's up, Antarctica man?
See, that's what I think it will happen is people will get list easier and they're going to hit it hard in the beginning. And then they're going to back down to the $100 one because all they're doing is doing maintenance.
I wonder, are how many companies are building list easier like products? What? You don't promote? No, I don't promote. If it doesn't sell, then I just eventually purge it. I have a lot of purging to do. That's what I should do today instead of Liz, is just get rid of stuff that isn't selling. Jake's logo looks like Gilligan, like Gilligan's Island.
Yeah, I thought the same thing, Texas. But I wasn't
Really?
going to say anything to him.
Because Gilligan always wore a red shirt and he always had on that
White hat.
white sailor hat.
What? What is that pose, though, Jake? Are you saying to infinity and beyond? What?
To me, it looks more like a one of those white. Not is it a turban? No. What do you call the headgear of Saudis? A turban is. That's what Indians wear. Carl, are you in the no promote club? I never have like promoted listings. When they came out with that, I was like, dang, that's a money grab. And sure enough. Oh, it was in front of the Giza pyramid. There you go.
Lucky dog.
What do you usually use to protect items in the box? Peanuts, packing paper. If it's like glass, I put like 2 layers of the thin bubble wrap. And then from that school auction, I got rolls of this art paper. This one's almost gone. I bought those about March, and I've still got about 5 rolls of these left. And these are great. You know, you just crumple the, tear it, roll off a bunch of it and tear it off, and it doesn't add a lot of weight, and it protects. Who was that guy with the beard that handed you a baby?
That was my son. That's what I'm trying to hang. I'm trying to marry off to Craig's daughter.
But I got these cheap. I bought the contents of a classroom at an auction.
Okay.
I bought the contents of an auction. And I got like 16 rolls of this, and they're a monster amount on there. They're about the width of my full-size hand outstretched. So I bought that classroom for like $40, and I got a bunch of that. So that's what I use for packing paper. It just depends on what it is. If it's a pair of gloves, I just throw them in a poly bag and send them. If it's something more fragile, then I'll put bubble wrap on first, and then kind of make a nest out of. It's a $200 roller paper. I don't care. I got it so cheap.
That's my oldest one. He's 6'3".
And I get a lot of compliments on my
Your shipping.
Yeah, on how well stuff is packaged.
Well, Scott does too now since he quit using cereal boxes and Little Debbie boxes.
Yeah. Got the box fixer paint. That was a funny series of videos that he did.
Okay, hang on a minute. I'm about to drop you.
So, has anybody heard from Scott or John to know if they got how they're progressing on getting their channels back?
Yeah, no, I keep looking to see if his channel's back up, but it's not.
Let's see what these rolls of paper were.
Is it good? Is it good?
Dang, that paper is expensive. $250 a roll. But my 0 of the ones I had. Well, here's some craft paper, 17.5 inches times 458 inches. Well, that's not very much. Art paper roll, $200. Dang, and I'm using $200 paper for packing material.
Go get you one of those rolls from Lowe's.
Yeah, I don't have full roll. There isn't a single one of them that was full. All those rolls are on one of those carts that you roll around. You pull off how much paper you need, and I gave away the cart because it took me 2 days of loading to get all the stuff I bought from that school auction. And we filled my son's Suburban and my pickup. We filled my pickup like 4 times, and we filled my son's Suburban like 2 times. All that stuff we brought out, all those microscopes and stuff. That's true. Anyway, so that's what I use. Then, I used to buy the builder's paper, the rolls from Home Depot. When I first started buying the builder paper, it was like $9 a roll. And up until about a year ago, they increased the price to like $16. The builder's paper is thicker than this art paper, but the art paper does the same job, and yeah. As opposed to buying Home Depot paper, I'm way ahead on paper. Now that's 24 inch. That's kind of like what Kevin and Lonnie used, 24 inches. But these are 36 inch. Yeah. These art paper rolls are 36 inches. So I bought the entire contents of a school room for basically what that one roll of paper costs.
I've still not figured out why they didn't take that stuff over to another school.
Well, a lot of the stuff I had was outdated. You know, all the microscopes were probably 20 years old or older.
We're talking about high school here. We're not talking about, you know, a industrial chemistry lab trying to figure out the cause of lagness, that type of thing.
Yeah, I got. That's true, but so I probably got the other rolls of paper still in the trunk of my car. I've used about 4 rolls out of the 16 that I got. He's just not going to be totally happy all the time. I'm contagious. So what's everybody going to do this weekend? You got big plans? Everybody going to go party like there's no tamale?
Well, I got the Valentine boy here till tomorrow afternoon. We'll probably go out and pick up something for Valentine's Day.
Yeah. Pack your CDs with zigzag papers.
What are zigzag papers?
That's the roll your own cigarette papers.
Oh, okay. Roll cigarettes. Okay.
Or
Oh, that sounds fun, Sue.
doobies.
How old are the kids?
Dun, dun.
Oh, 91. My mom is 91.
All right, Bridget, what are you showing here? Let's see.
Spam, quit calling my house.
So Bridget uses a document camera for flat stuff.
Oh, I misunderstood you, Sue. I thought your granddaughter was coming with her, like, spouse and children. Not that your granddaughter's coming with her mom and daddy, which is your daughter or son.
I'm thinking about maybe to be more consistent with my 45 records, just setting up my little tripod and putting my phone on it. That way, all that I touch is the take a picture button. You know what I'm saying? Like set my phone up like this and just don't touch it until I'm taking a photo, and that way I'll keep from accidentally touching the live. Ping, how much is a document camera that you bought?
Well, they used to make it. Well, I guess you can't really use those for anything.
Plus, they goes. Ping, can you set up a document camera so it goes right into your List Easier picture folder on your computer? Because it is annoying to have to transfer. I mean, it's easy, but it's annoying to like airdrop the pictures.
Just 10. No, that's not 10. What?
It costs $30 to $80. That would save that would save a step transferring the pictures from the phone to the computer.
Well, just get that transfer program that Scott and I use. Probably other people use. I don't know what the name of it is. What's the name of it, Scott? I know you're lurking. It just sends the picture directly to your.
Oh yeah, I've got it. Local send. So Bridget just sent a picture of a document scanner. $105, Bridget. That must be a good one, huh?
Okay.
Boom. Yeah, local send.
Please hush. Not you, the cat. Yes.
Local send every day. Okay.
All right. He's getting cranky. I got to go rock him, and he's time for his nap. Y'all have a great weekend. Please
All right. Thanks for coming on, Tom.
We'll see y'all Monday. So we'll see you later. Bye bye.
So I would tell you I'd see you at John's Flippin' Ain't Easy show this afternoon, but I don't think he's going to have his account back in time to do his show this evening. That's sad. I don't know how much John makes per show, but it's going to start costing them income. You know what I mean? So, all right, folks. I survived my wife's knee replacement somewhat. We're still working with it. We're still in recovery mode. All right. Yeah, time for a weekend. Let's have a banger weekend. Y'all have a good one now. You hear? Aloha, folks. Yep. Thank you, Hank. Bye, Chastity. And we're gone.